So the final mode of the vocoder we're going to look at is the external mode here. But before we get into the nuts and bolts of that, I want to show you that I've created a carrier signal, and it's got this analog on it, and it's a very straightforward, unfiltered sawtooth. I've added some resonance just to give it a little more spikiness, and probably the most important thing I did is boosted the sustain on the envelope. It's really important to achieve good results with a vocoder that you have a nice hot signal for your carrier tone, or else you may run into issues with the results being loud enough. So it's a very simple melody that I've added some chord steps to. So here it is, and I'm just going to play it for you on its own. Okay, so that's the carrier signal. Now, it's really important before going any further for me to mute the carrier signal, because we only want it to be audible in the context of the vocoder. If the original signal from the carrier is played alongside the vocoder, it's probably going to drown the vocoder out. And what we are really just trying to do is create a melodic tone to carry the modulation of the vocals. So going back to the vocal track, now that I've got external mode selected here, I can tell the vocoder where I want it to receive that carrier, that external carrier signal from in this audio from menu. And I'm going to select the track that I named carrier here. And post effects is fine for me. Pre-effects wouldn't make any difference at the moment because I don't have any effects on there. But yeah, let's leave it at post effects. Post mixer, not a good idea because it's muted on the mixer, so let's not do that. Okay, so now if I press play on the vocals, we're not going to hear anything because the carrier needs to be triggered too. So let's trigger them both simultaneously and take a listen.
Creativity is for you and me. Creativity is what we do, you see. Creativity is for you and me. Creativity is what we do, you see. Creativity.
So now
is for you and me.
The vocals are playing the melody coming in from the carrier. Now this is a pre-recorded MIDI clip. Of course, we could be playing notes in live, playing chords in live, and of course, using that external carrier, we can introduce some of the unvoiced noise sensitivity, adjust the bands,
Creativity is what we do, you see.
and the bandwidth,
Creativity is for you and me.
and the mode.
Creativity
Introduce some gate.
what we do, you see. Creativity is for you and me. Creativity is what we do, you see. Creativity is for you and me.
And of course, all this can be automated as well.
Creativity is for you and me. Creativity is what we do, you see. Creativity is for you and me.
Now here's the beauty of the vocoder, is while this is fun and all, that's a pretty cheesy vocal line.
Is for you and me.
So what happens if I put this on the drums? So we can apply this kind of melodic contour through the carrier to any kind of modulation signal, anything with percussive shape, whether it's a vocal, drums, anything. So Vocoder, it's not just for Vox. It's a great sound design tool, especially when you want to apply specific melodic content to different kinds of sounds, or just use the noise modes or the self-modulation modes or pitch tracking to do your own thing.